It's 15 degrees, relative humidity is 87%. Good morning, I'm Barry Coleman. A motorcyclist died after a collision with a ute at Mermaid Waters at around 11:30 yesterday morning. The crash happened at an intersection notorious for accidents, the corner of Bermuda and Marquerie Streets. The 55-year-old was treated at the scene and transported to the Gold Coast Hospital, where he died a short time later. A fourth man has been robbed by two brazen attackers in a 5-day crime spree on the southern end of the Gold Coast. Police launched a major operation last night and saturated the area with extra patrols in a bid to catch the offenders and calm community fear. Police aren't sure at this stage if the pair live locally, but the operation will continue until the offenders are caught. The Greens candidate for the New South Wales federal seat of Richmond, Dawn Walker, has launched the party's Homelessness Action Plan to boost the supply of affordable housing and increase funding for services to tackle growing poverty in the community. She says the Greens are the ones who continue to stand up for the vulnerable. Magpies will soon be patrolling their territory, but a few simple actions could help people avoid or minimise the chances of injury from aggressive birds. Environment and Heritage Protection Department Wildlife Management Director Rebecca Williams says it's important to be magpie smart during the breeding season. And Tweed residents are urged to beware of yet another telephone scam. A person identifying himself as being from the water board asks a few questions and then ends the call. They then call back telling the person they've won a water purifier and ask for their credit details to pay for the filter component. If this happens to you, end the call immediately. Jared Brennan's AFL career is again at the crossroads after the out-of-favour star was overlooked for tomorrow's Q-Clash 6 against Brisbane at the Gabba. The decision comes despite his stellar form against his former club, begging the question, will the 28-year-old play another game for the Suns this season? The Gold Coast's finals hopes have been dented after the NRL dealt the club an unfavourable yesterday. Jared Brennan's AFL career is again at the crossroads after the out-of-favour star was overlooked for tomorrow's Q-Clash 6 against Brisbane at the Gabba. The decision comes despite his stellar form against his former club, begging the question, will the 28-year-old play another game for the Suns this season? The Gold Coast's final hopes have been dented after the NRL dealt the club an unfavourable draw yesterday for the rest of the 2013 season. The Titans' tough run of away games over the last 6 rounds have been compounded by broadcast rights holders and the NRL slapping them with short turnarounds between travelling commitments. The Mooloolaba Football Club is hoping to celebrate on and off the field this weekend with the opening of its new club and a win in its top-of-the-table clash against Broadbeach in the Gold Coast Premier League. Tomorrow's game kicks off at 3 p.m. at Jim Devine Field. And the weather gods are expected to once again smile on the Gold Coast Airport Marathon with picture-perfect conditions forecast for most of the weekend. A low-pressure system will form offshore, but it'll only bring light onshore winds. The fine weather is expected to continue into Monday before showers return for Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Okay. That's the news component done. I need to go and get the boating forecast from the Coast Guard and Marine Rescue.